In today's Eat Well, Spend Less recipe video, we're going to be making vegetable soup. I've included a butternut squash in mine, but you could use a swede instead if you prefer. For this, you'll need 1 large or 2 small onions, 2 celery sticks, 3 carrots, half a butternut squash, 1 large potato, 1 leek, 1 tin of tomatoes, 1 litre of vegetable stock, and a teaspoon of mixed herbs. I first started by peeling and chopping the large potato into small chunks. I then peeled and chopped the carrots into around 2 cm slices. Then I halved and peeled the onions and then finely chopped them. I then chopped the celery into similarly sized pieces as the onions. The leek I chopped off at the bottom and then sliced finely. When that was all done, I heated a drizzle of oil in a saucepan, and when it was hot, I put all of the chopped vegetables into the pan. The butternut squash I had already roasted in the oven whole for about 45 minutes to an hour. I find cooking it this way a lot easier, as you're able to just scoop it out rather than peeling and chopping when it's raw. Meanwhile, I let the vegetables cook in the pan until they've started to soften, stirring occasionally. After around 10 minutes, I added the squash, the tin of tomatoes, the vegetable stock and the herbs. I left the veg to then simmer for around half an hour, stirring occasionally. When it was cooked, I used the blender to form a smooth consistency, but you could leave it as it is if you prefer. I then divided into 4 portions, which I will freeze and eat at a later date. I dunked in some bread and it was really delicious.